All right, hi guys. It's Friday evening, and this is kind of an impromptu Facebook Live video as a quick follow up. I was going to do it tomorrow and then got kind of concerned that I was going to run out of time. Saturdays are my day to kind of catch up on stuff. So, anyways, yay. Okay, the audio is good. All right, Bo and Mike and Stephen, thank you guys for being here with us tonight. Actually, it's just me. Levi was with me the other night, but I'm on my own this time. So, the other day, those of you who were tuned in, I guess it was Tuesday, Levi and I did a little segment about soap sticks and traveling with them and all that, but we hadn't really put it into practice yet. And yesterday, I had an appointment. I needed to be at a meeting I needed to be at down in Birmingham. So Birmingham's about an hour and a half south of us in a different county. And the county it's in happens to currently have the highest number of confirmed cases of COVID-19. So, I was wanting to be extra cautious and trying to take precautions and everything. Fortunately, I just had to go to one place, and that place was an office building. It was more of a controlled environment. It wasn't just like a random public building. But, still, you can't take too many chances. So I was kind of rushing, getting stuff ready to go yesterday morning. And at the last minute, remembered, let me take that container of... Levi's container of soap sticks and shoved that in my purse. So I took that with me. And so I just wanted to give you like real life experience from using it kind of out in town, out on the go. So anyways, I took that and I was there at this meeting for, I don't know how many hours we were there, but anyways, it was for a while. And so I had the chance to practice using these in the restroom multiple times. So, in the meantime, actually, I got home yesterday afternoon, and the boxes, the tins had been delivered. The ones that I was telling you about, that I'd ordered. So, anyway, so I have them on hand now. I don't have labels done. I don't have pricing done. They're not on the website. This is totally just, I haven't made time to get those things in order yet, but I have them, and I'm going to try to work on them tomorrow and hope that tomorrow I can kind of get that, up and running for that. But meantime, so these are the cases. They look just like the one that Levi had the other day, minus the branding on there. And these are, the same size and everything. From my experiment just earlier today, it was like, how many can you fit in here? I took 8. I think it was 8. So I guess some of it will depend on how thick they are, because these get, cut off the bottom of a bar of soap that's too high. They're not going to be too thick. But anyways, so I just put, put 3 in so far. 4, kind of, if you make 2 stacks, and keep them, 4 high, they should fit pretty well. And now I feel like okay, 2 of them got stuck together here. So there we go. And there's the last 3. This one is a little bit thicker than those, but regardless, you stick those in there, and my hands have a little bit of soap on them, and then they'll close right up. So, just so you know, so you can fit 8 in there. Now, when I went yesterday, I had Levi's case. Like I said, same thing. I don't even know how many I had in there. Maybe 6 or so. I don't remember. And I didn't take, on Tuesday we talked about taking like a divider or wax paper or glassine bag or something so that you could use a stick and not have to, toss it away, that you could save it for another usage. But I didn't prepare and take any of that with me. So I was just with the case and soap sticks. So this is what I did. The first time I tried it, I was like, okay, well, I'll just use a stick. So I used a whole stick, and it was way too much. That's just way too much. And so I tossed it, and I was like, that's wasteful. So the next time I was like, okay, well, I'll break it in half. I'll use a half. Used a half, and it did great, but I still had like too much left over. And I just don't like being wasteful. I don't like throwing things away when they can be used, and there was still life left in that stick, but I didn't really have the means to, hang on to it. So I tossed it. So third time I'm trying this, I broke it. I used the other half. Of course, I'd thrown half of it away. I used the other half and broke that in half, giving me about a quarter. That, to me, was just a tad bit too small because it just took a lot to kind of get a lather. Now I did. It was great, and got a good lather. Did the 30-second wash thing, and I still had some left. Anyways, I tossed it. It just took longer to get to the nice lather stage because it was just this small little piece. So I haven't tried this yet, but I'm thinking, like, for me personally, my like kind of sweet spot on a soap stick would probably be about a third to it. If you want to be like, really conservative and non-wasteful, that's kind of what I would go with, unless you have thought ahead and brought the wax paper and or a baggie or something else to stick it in. So anyways, that's kind of all I was wanting to share, was that we have the tins in. I'm hoping to get those, like I said, on the website and have that, offering tomorrow at the latest by Monday. But, so you can be thinking about that if it's something that's a good fit for you. Or, like I said, go to the store and buy a tin of mints, and you can fill this. You can, you can cut pieces of soap yourself to put them in there. That's nothing special about these. They just happen to like fit perfectly, which is great. My only caution on those of you that have tried to cut, a bar of soap is, soap is slippery and knives are sharp, and a bar of soap can be really hard. So just be really careful that you're not, cutting yourself as you're trying to cut the bar of soap, if you're wanting to cut your own to fit into a travel tin. But that is really the extent of what I wanted to share. I just want to do a real quick pop on here. Hi, Renee. Connecting with people. I saw we had Raymond and Gary. Thank you guys for being here. Just kind of pop on here, touch base, let you know the status on this soap stick issue, and let you know that I had a chance to actually try it out in an environment that I was highly concerned about, and wanted to take all my precautions, and it worked great. So now I'm kind of maybe a little overly, I don't know if you can be overly concerned about germs right now or not, but I was trying to be very thorough. So the bathroom I was in, fortunately, had, paper towels there and stuff. So you could take a paper towel and set it on the counter, and then, take your soap stick tin out, put that. So your tin is not even sitting directly on a potentially contaminated surface. You've got a fresh paper towel, put that on there. Do what you need to do. Washing your hands, get rid of your soap stick, dry your hands, and then you've got, put this back together, stick it back in your pocket, your purse, your bag, whatever you might be carrying, and, then you're good to go, and you haven't kind of gathered germs in the process. So for those of you that are kind of thinking through the steps, that's kind of where it becomes kind of my routine. Oh, and grab another paper towel, of course, if the handle on the door happens to be on the inside and you don't want to touch it with your skin, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. So grab that extra paper towel and use that to open your door handle. If you're someplace that doesn't have paper towels, I don't know, do the best you can with, I guess you could wash the container too if you had that option, maybe. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Renee said she sent me mail yesterday. Well, that'll be exciting. Thank you. And anyway, so if you have any questions, Steve and David, my hands are raw from where I've washed them so much. Well, yeah, I guess that's one of the risks. No, not risks, consequences maybe that some people are getting from this. I deal with more the cracked skin thing with season changes, so I haven't had to deal with that recently, but if you're able to use a soap that is more moisturizing, or I know lotion's hard for people to use because you put it on and sometimes your hands are a little bit oily and then you have to go do other things, but that's another option too, is some kind of a lotion. One of the times I found to do that best for me is like before I'm going to bed or something like that, when I know I'm not going to be touching a bunch of other things. And now I don't think this would work as well. It'd be kind of a little more awkward for adults, but with my girls, sometimes if their skin is real cracked, before they go to bed at night, we'll do like a heavy moisturizing lotion or straight up shea butter all over, like slather it on, and then put socks over their hands. And then it kind of keeps all that moisture in there when they're sleeping, and kind of gives that skin a rest and some time to soak all that good nourishment in. And usually by the morning, their hands look a lot better. Like the skin is really like majorly improved. So that's a suggestion if you're desperate and you have really cracked skin. Don't stop washing your hands. Just maybe add another step into your routine through the day. And if you're able to, like I said, use a moisturizer, or like if you've got access to shea butter, those, for us, we've found those are really good solutions to getting that skin strong and healthy again. Do you have to use antibacterial soap? No, you don't. In the CDC, everybody has said soap, just soap. It doesn't matter what kind. Antibacterial doesn't do anything more than just a traditional bar of soap is going to do. It's just breaking that lipid barrier on the virus and getting that cleared out. So, yeah, any soap will do. And I had a conversation with another soap maker the other day. We were discussing liquid soap versus bar soap, and we kind of, from our limited experience and knowledge, because neither one of us are experts in this field, but we both felt that it was just, there's pretty much, if you're making homemade, because this friend makes homemade bar soap and liquid soap, and I do too. So we both felt like the ingredient list is really very similar. The lyes are different, potassium versus sodium the hydroxide there, but other than that, you've got really similar ingredients. So we felt they kind of would both work well. It just so happens that, this is a kind of a solution we've come across recently in our family for soap on the go. But either one would work. Oh, I love your shave soaps. Well, thank you. I don't want anybody to feel obligated. This is such an uncertain time. So I hope nobody feels obligated to purchase anything. I don't want that. I just want to get information out and tell you what we have available. But I'd never want anybody to be in a bad financial position because of making purchases. But we do really, really appreciate those who have choices and are choosing to still purchase from us and from other artisans. It's big, and we really appreciate that. and the other artisans I know, we all love what we do, or we wouldn't still be doing it. And we have enough of you all that support and encourage and motivate us and keep this going for us. Obviously, we wouldn't still be doing it in a business if we didn't have people like you. So those of you that are able to still purchase and desire to do so, thank you. But others who can't, no biggie. Please just, no guilt there. Will you be making shave soap sticks? No, I hadn't really considered that. Shave soap sticks. I don't know that there would be a good platform for that. I don't know. Under what circumstances would that be helpful? I guess I'd have to think that through. Would there be a need for that for shave soap? And shave soap's a lot softer. Most shave soaps are going to be softer, handmade ones at least, than a bar soap. So cutting and keeping a shape may be challenging there. Oh, thank you, Eric. He used Courage Shave Soap tonight, and his favorite. Love the products. We love making them, and I kind of thought, since we have some extra time on our hands, and some of you all do too, I'm going to try to do a couple more kind of Facebook Live things on and off every couple of days. My kids are wanting to be on Facebook Live, especially my younger ones. So I thought I would introduce you to them, and they can kind of talk a little bit about what they do and how they help out and stuff. Because it's mainly my thing, I guess, in terms of the amount of work that goes into it. And Levi, as y'all met him Tuesday, if you watch that video. If not, go back and watch the Tuesday video and you'll meet Levi. Levi does a lot also in between school and music and church and other stuff. But anyways, but the younger kids and all the other kids, they all help out. And so it is truly like a family thing for us. And we really enjoy it. So anyways, if you missed the first part and you're just joining, I'm here kind of before this, I just kind of gave my own experience with the, using the tins for the bath soap sticks on the go. Talk about I had to be out yesterday in an area that was having their county has a high level of cases. And anyways, it was a good time for me to test these out since I was going to be away from the house for a while. And I was happy with how it all worked. So, which was good since I've just told you all about it. But if you have a chance to try this, if you guys have tried this yourself, or you do in the next couple days, let us know your thoughts and ideas for improvement, things that worked well, hints you might want to give to somebody else, anything like that can help others be safe and sanitary as we have to go out. I know people aren't really going out that much, but I know there are a lot of people who are still working at their places of employment, those buildings, and not from home. So those people are definitely out more often, especially our first responders and medical personnel. There's a lot that are still on the go. So hints, ideas, things I haven't thought of, whatever. Let me know. Most of you know I'm pretty open to ideas and appreciate the input. And that's about it for tonight. Hope you guys have a good Friday evening. Stay safe and wash your hands. Wash with some sort of soap. And if there's anything we can do or help with, let us know. Have a good night.